Aquarius, how is it going, my dears? Welcome back to your love reading. This is for mid-June. I do apologise if it's appearing smoky on here. My God, I've had a whopping sage before your reading, which is great, but it is on its way out the window, so just persevere. Something's really unfair here. Words are going already, which is a great sign. I mean, spirit is coming in really strongly. I'm hearing the devil as well, and Lucifer. Okay. My God, don't worry about that. Maybe that you're involved with a Capricorn, or there's a toxic energy that is around you at the moment. I feel it's trying to shift. This can be down to the full moon in Sagittarius, which will be going ahead tomorrow or the 12th, depending on where you are. It's a pleasant energy. It's not like the energy of the full moon in Scorpio. It's more of a celebratory type energy. I really wanted to shift you forward, but quite pleasantly. I've now got dogs barking in the background. My God, it's all go here. Apologies. Okay, so the spread, what have we got? Well, we've got the Justice card here. That's more air energy. I feel you're needing to make a strong decision, but it is a mithered vibe. How are you entering the reading at the moment? That's what we're going to have a look at. Next question will be, what is the energy that's on its way in that you're not aware of? How will that energy make you feel when it comes into your surroundings? What action will be taken from that? Now, that may be you that takes the action, or the other party that takes the action. What lesson will you learn from this? You don't have to learn from it. It's just where Spirit is trying to guide you to. And where does Spirit see you predictively in the near future? Let's get cracking then for mid-June in love. What have you got for me? How is Aquarius entering the reading? Hierophant. This may be to do with a divorce. Doesn't have to be. Can be you, can be you, can be you, can be you connecting more with Spirit. Maybe a celebration that you're going to. Possibly you're wanting to study more. But I feel as a role model here, and I'm getting karmic connection. I do feel there is feelings towards this Hierophant at the moment. I feel you're in one of these two energies that's down here. This can be the masculine and the feminine energy, doesn't have to be. But I do feel as a role model or somebody guiding you. Can be to do with pensions, investments. Somebody may have caught your eye. What energy is on its way in, please, Spirit, that Aquarius isn't aware of? What have you got for me? King of Wands. There's that passionate energy. That can be linked to the full moon in Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. It can be the energy that's going to come in, and then it's going to shift everything forward. But if this isn't a person that you're engaging with, I feel it's something you're going to study or a project. How will the energy make Aquarius feel when it comes in? What have you got for me, Spirit? The Lover's energy. I'm getting a karmic vibe, you know. This does. Oh, I nearly said sausages then. I'm not sure what the hell's going on with sausages. Anyhow, action will be taken from this when it comes in. Queen of Cups energy. I feel there'll be a releasing of feelings there. If it isn't releasing feelings, sorry, it might be a releasing of feelings of how you feel about this party, or wherever you're at. Say it's a retreat, can even be church for some of you. I feel this will be making your feelings known about the situation at the time, not actually about that person, but I am getting karmic vibes. What lesson will you take from this? So this is where Spirit is guiding you. Bloody hell. Where does Spirit see you predictively in the coming days, weeks, months, can even be hours? We don't release that yet. I'll pop that over there. Okay, if you could do the nice bits for me, guys, liking, sharing, subscribing, that is fabulous. Thank you very much, and I'd say we're good to go. Keep getting the 19th, you know. This is going to start unfolding for the majority of you round about the 19th. This is going back for some of you until about Taurus season, April, May. What have you got for me for Aquarius, please, Spirit, coming in? What have you got for me? Look, Queen of Cups, we've got it again, and Two of Wands. I feel you're in a setting where you're releasing your emotions or making your feelings known. May even be that you're with a specialist, with a doctor. There's uncertainty there. This can be quite a wishy-washy type energy. It can be overwhelm as well, and this can be you releasing your emotions, establishing trust with this Hierophant energy or the arena that you're in. Some of you have got problems with your digestion. There's burping here, you're eating your food too quick. I feel you're testing the water. You're putting your emotions out there, but you're trying to also keep yourself quite level-headed, because you don't know whether the attraction towards this party is the insight that they've got, or there is a genuine attraction there. King of Wands energy. How will you feel when this energy is on its way in? Clear, strong guidance. What have you got? Page of Wands. There's that flirtatious type energy. And Four of Swords. I feel you're aware that you've got yourself too caught up emotionally in the past, and you're taking your time with it. There is a flirt in there. There is a response to this energy that's coming in. And I've just heard Anna and then Anne Frank. Maybe that they're asking you to go away, weekend away. My God, this is everywhere. I feel this hesitancy here. They may be being suggestive. This can be willingness to go, to experience whatever it is. And then I'm getting Amsterdam. This can be you as well, putting out there that you'd like separate rooms. There is a caution, and I'm getting that up there with the Two of Pentacles energy. This energy does catch you off guard though. I feel you say something back, and then it kind of makes you stumble a little bit in that Page of Wands energy. That can be a beginner's type energy, or not a heavy investment in the energy that you're putting forward. So they may say something to you quite flirtatious, and you say something back, might be quite quick, quite comical, but then you step away from it, as I said, because there's this inner I'm hearing, and I'm getting inners, and I'm getting the inner ear. Some of you may have problems with your ears. Your ears may be blocked, or the inner eardrum. My goodness. But you're cautionary because you don't want to get caught up in the moment in case you're not hearing it correctly. What have we got with this Lover's energy, please, Spirit? Clear, strong guidance. So this is the Gemini energy that's coming in. And you can see on that card there, there's a gap, a distance between the two. I've just heard celebrities. Maybe you're in awe of somebody. So how do you feel when this energy comes in and presents itself? 8 of Cups. And, well, I think you decide to go along with it. There's resolve here somewhere, maybe to do with a pension. And because there's a holding back or putting somebody at distance, I feel you release yourself. You see the gentleman moving forward there. Hope you're picking it up. In that red gown. And even though you're flirting, this can be you over in this energy, also in the red gown. I feel like green is like the go light. At a traffic lights, it's go time, I'm moving on. There's also a recognizing as well of how you have held yourself back. There's a time difference here in between these two cards. This doesn't come in and then you react straight away in this energy. There's I'm hearing a couple of weeks that's in between those two placements. This may even be in 8 days. This can be tomorrow, because that's the sleep type vibe when the moon comes out. Queen of Cups energy, that's here and up there. I do feel that's you. I feel this Hierophant energy is somebody that is guiding you or influencing you in some way, or even suggest they might be telling you to shush. Maybe you're in a meditative surrounding and you need to be quiet. But I feel they're weighing up the pros and cons, and this is them also coming through in the Knight of Pentacles energy. They're wanting to do something right. I feel this is because of the energy that you've been caught up in. But there is a noticing here of it going from the Knight of Cups energy where there's feelings, and then returning back to this quite a professional type way, and then there's a going quiet again. You may be psychically picking up on this, but there's a precautionary measure that's coming in here. A strong Leo Virgo type energy. Justice card then. What is Spirit wanting you to take from this situation? So what learning? Well, I feel you've established it already. I feel you know, but there's a need for you to stop in your tracks and become mindful of your feelings and the actions that you're taking. Not to say don't trust them, but just become aware of them and compare them to the past. Maybe you're putting out there that you are interested, you'd like to pursue with it, but then when you really ground yourself and compare it to before, you may then gain a bit more insight as to maybe I shouldn't be going so quickly. I've done this in the past, let's just take a little bit more time. There is energy coming in of you purposely not picking up your phone or being as responsive quickly, as reactive, I'm hearing, to things that they're saying. Responsive, this can be how quickly you're responding to them, but the reactiveness I'm getting is if you're oversensitive in that moment and you're not taking them in the right way with their humor. But I feel your party's aware because they're coming in a lot of earth energy. Apart from this bit here, they're needing to go the right way about things. Some of you may even have two parties coming in. Well, I don't think you know which one to take. Justice, as I said, this is the guidance or what Spirit would like you to take from the reading. 7 of Pentacles and 8 of Swords. That's the stopping and reflecting back. That's the mindfulness. This is about believing in yourself and brushing off others' negative talk. The negative talk which may have held you back, or I feel has held you back in the past, stopping you from trusting your own judgment. And this is why these two cards are coming in. I'm getting Saturn, which is placed in Aries at the moment. You may be starting to click now how you've missed opportunities in the past. You've been able to stand on your own 2 feet. You've not needed the support that you felt you've needed. You could have wanted it, but you've not needed it because you, deep down, you just needed to develop your own confidence. I feel this is why quite a bit of orange is popping up as well, because cousin, I'm hearing cousin, because that can be to do with confidence. But it's your lacking of confidence that's held you back. I am picking that up as an orange tone. There's quite a determined vibe that I feel this party has taken from you. This is an additional energy that's on its way in. And I don't feel it's this energy that's over here either, because you wouldn't have been in that Page of Wands energy with whoever this other energy is, the one that's tried to hold you back. You wouldn't have felt safe being flirty, suggestive in that type of energy. But this is you believing in yourself now, trusting your own judgment and taking massive learning and being mindful, as we've just said. Just stopping yourself in your tracks, grounding yourself, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Again, I'm getting you daydreaming at traffic lights, getting caught up in songs. And while that is a nice energy, Knight of Cups, it's about keeping yourself grounded and not letting your mind run away with itself. Spirit see you predictively. So what have you got for me? What predictions? King of Cups energy. That can be the starting of a relationship. That can be really pursuing now, going from the Queen to the King. You may have met your soul partner here, you know. Let me get more of a time scale. King of Cups, what have you got for me? What have you got for me, please, Spirit? Knight of Wands and 5 of Pentacles. That's been following me, you know, that 5 of Pentacles energy. This can be family as well. It doesn't typically mean it, but I feel it's them putting the warnings out there about how you've tripped up in the past. But if you're aware of your emotions and the actions that you're taking and taking into account what has happened in the past, 7 of Pentacles type energy, I do feel you still should be trusting your own judgment. Cockney vibe coming in as well. They may even talk to you in quite a bit of Cockney slang or slang from your area or slang you're not fully understanding, because that's a self-preservation for them. Again, they're putting their suggestions out there, but if you're not fully and then I'm hearing overhanded, if you're not fully understanding what they're saying because of the lingo that they're talking in, if they can sense that this connection isn't going anywhere, they then have a bit of backup to say, no, you read me wrong, because they're putting it across in their lingo. I feel this is a lacking of confidence here. You've been involved with a party for a long period of time. It's becoming evident now. It's just not, and they are just not for you. You're trying to force yourself into this way of being, this way of living, to idealize the situation that you're in, and you're just not vibing it. And this is why this Two of Wands is over here. You feel there's a belief system that you need to go with, or your party's going with what they believe. This can even be a religion that's between the both of you, and one of you, I feel it's you, just isn't buying it anymore. You're being supportive in that Queen of Cups energy, but you're constantly having to check what you're saying to make sure it supports their belief system, yet it's going against what you believe. I feel you start to pursue your own interests. You may not even be telling your party exactly what it is that you're pursuing. You may be saying you're going to the gym, but you're actually going somewhere else, maybe to meditation, spiritual groups, something that is opposing, in a way, their beliefs, and you're letting your emotions come out. But you don't want your party or this King of Cups to feel threatened by that. So you're telling them you're somewhere else. Maybe you're meeting up with friends. Maybe you're going to the gym. But you're doing it not just to protect them, but to protect yourself as well. You kind of bolt in to this place and bolt back out again. But I feel it's to try and aid you, support you to get away from this Five of Pentacles type energy. It really is draining the bits out of you. This is a Taurus card. Taurus is placed in Venus at the moment. I feel there's a recognizing of a self-worth. Whenever you go somewhere and come back, you're recognizing the connection now for what it actually is, or it's gradually creeping in of how much it's depleting you. I feel you're really holding on by a thread here. Your partner may be sensing that you are holding on by a thread, even though you're not saying it. You may be saying it, but even though you're not saying it, and it's coming into their awareness as well of how it isn't working, but they can't keep stroking themselves, falling back on this belief system and trying to tie you in with that, as if to say we can't separate because we're married, and that goes against all the beliefs that we have, the morals, how will it appear to others. We've got Taurus energy here too. So while we've got Venus in Taurus, we also have Uranus in Taurus. Uranus is about stepping out of the box, individualism, going about what it is that you genuinely believe in, and taking quite a stance with it as well, which you're allowed. It is going against this Saturn energy I was getting coming in at the beginning, especially this Two of Pentacles. It's over here. You make a decision, or you've made a decision now, but now it's about trying to get out of the situation that you're in. Spirit is saying here, once you've gone through the reflection process and it becomes evident, become very aware, you just do not fit in that group, circle, or with that person anymore. It's now about taking action, because the only action you're taking at the moment is the self-preservation. Remember, adjust the timescales accordingly. But I feel this isn't going to unfold until the 30th of November. And then I'm seeing you linking up, or two people linking up, going to a wedding. For some of you, your party has gone away. I'm not sure what the reasoning is, but they've really needed to focus on it. For some of you, it's family and things they've needed to tie up For others of you, it's gonna be, I've just heard, some time until they return. You are just communicating at the moment. There's no connection there as such. You have someone new coming in that excites you or motivates you more, but you don't want to pursue with them out of caution, and others know that you're with this party, but they've just got up and gone, left you there hanging, even if it is, I've just heard, over Skype, WhatsApp. Your feelings are unsure over here when this party returns. You may not even know they're going to return yet. They may want to surprise you with this Knight of Wands energy, but I feel before you know it, they're gone again. You're waiting for this party to come in, and then you'll be able to make a decision on this party that's over here. But I'd make sure this party here is fully aware of the situation on how you're waiting for somebody to come back. The feelings are adjusting here towards this King of Cups though, and you are starting to trust yourself more, and I feel this is the energy your party, the one that's gone away, has left you in, so you don't pursue anyone or anything that they don't approve of while they're not there. Sending massive hugs your way. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Karma is real, and look forward to catching up with you soon.